stay tuned to the end of the video because I've got some really important questions for you about this channel. When I was younger, I wanted to travel all over the world and see every nook and cranny. Now, my goal is not even really China, but Chongqing. I want to see every nook and cranny, subway stop by subway stop. Chongqing actually has at least 2 monorail lines, which is fun. It feels like the future, even though monorail is old enough to have a classic Simpsons episode named after it.
This is the snack holder where I can put my beverage, or if you will, cupcake.
Wow, Dad, you really know your monorails.
But there is like, underground always feels dystopian. Overground feels like, what a wonderful future we live in. Chongqing Stop by Stop was an idea we had a few months ago. Before we knew we were moving, but before we actually got here. And that's actually the premise of the channel, is that I want to visit each part of Chongqing through the subway stations, because why not? We've been coming to Chongqing for 10 years. I'm not really interested in the tourist stuff. I like subways because they're convenient, especially in Chongqing. The car traffic is a nightmare, but subways are a dream. So we've actually seen as many of the tourist attractions that we want to. And if there's, not that I'll necessarily on purpose avoid touristy things. If it's at a subway stop, it's fair game. You can spend an hour on the train and still be in Chongqing, the municipality. I like to see, the everyday actions and the everyday feeling of a given neighborhood. But also, ideologically, I like subways because it allows everyone the freedom of movement. You have to buy a ticket, but other than that, there's no investment and you can go anywhere you please. And I think that's wonderful. And I really like the premise of every single subway station as an organizing principle. I feel like it has, people can understand what I'm doing if I say I'm going to every subway station. So Chongqing actually is giant. There's the city itself, but there's 26 districts. They might think I'm crazy, and maybe I am, but they can understand it. I like subways because they're convenient, and especially in a city like Chongqing where there's so much car traffic. You can just get anywhere you want to on the train. I don't know why anybody travels any other way. I have a history of these kinds of challenges. So Chongqing Stop by Stop is the idea. We're exploring the city of Chongqing, subway stop by subway stop, and looking for the meaning of life. And it's one of our biggest undertakings to date. We're gonna take some time and do a lot of research, and we're gonna save up for some equipment. And part of our research is to ask you guys, what would you be interested in seeing in such a program? Is it the food? Is it special buildings, the architecture? Let us know in the comments of what you'd want to see in a show like this. And we're even considering changing the name of the channel eventually to Chongqing Stop by Stop. Would you still watch a channel called that? Let us know.